Alright, y'all, some things happened again. But let's go ahead and bring in the old me, the me from the past. Boom. And we're gonna go ahead and do some review. Things happen, but I'm still gonna try to keep everything moving. But anyway, this is gonna be easy to review because only really two things happen. Alright, so let's go ahead and get to the review. This is your boy Me. Welcome to the channel where anime and manga means more. And this time we're reviewing One Piece episode 568. Now, Luffy had just finished, pounding up the Noah, and the Sea Kings came and saved him, but he lost a lot of blood because Hody had bit him, and Hody's jaws is like, man, bit through half of his body. So anyway, he's bleeding and everything. And the Sea Kings are talking, and what we find out is that in their conversation that Noah's meant for something. It's meant to be carried by the Sea Kings. There's a purpose that has to serve. King Neptune, he says that it's the power, something about a power that can destroy the planet. So I'm guessing Shirahoshi has the power to destroy the planet along with the Sea Kings or something. Now, the Sea Kings also say that Shirahoshi is Sea King's queen or something like that. They said that she's the Sea King's queen, but they said that she is not she, but somebody in the mermaid family is born every so often in order to carry out these duties or something. We don't really know exactly what's going on. All we know is that there's been other Shirahoshis that can control Sea King, that can talk to Sea King and communicate with him and stuff like that. Luffy was able to do it too. Now, we find out in the flashback that Gold Roger was able to communicate with Sea Kings also. Now, the thing about that is, we know that Gold Roger said at one point in time that he could communicate with all things, something like that. He could listen to all things, some weird thing like that. So I don't think that his powers is different from Shirahoshi's, but at the same time, he's still able to hear these Sea Kings. I don't know exactly what Gold Roger is. Gold Roger might have been the final weapon. So it could have been Gold Roger, and then once Gold Roger died, Luffy got taken place. Luffy might be the final weapon. What's the other? It's one of the weapons we haven't heard of. We got Poseidon. We got what is it? Pluton. Pluton, I think was the ship. Was it Pluton or? Which one? One of them was the ship, and Frankie. I think Frankie knows how to make it. So it's him, Shirahoshi, and probably Luffy. It's probably the three weapons. So that's my guess. But anyway, later on in the episode, what happens is Luffy's laid out. They bring him back to Fishman Island. They find what's his name? Not Vanderdecken. What's my boy? They find the mermaids that what you call them? What's his name? The one the Fishman had, not the Fishman, the Caribou had kidnapped, and they found out he took the treasures. Now, what happened is he wanted to take the mermaids and sell them, but he found that treasure. He doesn't need to carry all those mermaids. I mean, he said, forget that, I just take the treasure. So he dropped them off. So Straw Hats was cleared, the names was cleared. Neptune and them, they told everybody on the loudspeaker, hey, the names are clear. We found out they didn't have anything to do with it. But the fishermen people, this was the crazy part of the episode. They said, I knew he wasn't guilty all along. That's because he just saved them. But then they said, come on, man, let's stop. Let's be real. We all thought it was them. Why? Because they're humans. So even though they don't like humans being racist, they became racist themselves. That's what that basically says. So that was kind of funny. And they had a good message to it. Then after that, what happens is Luffy is found, and they said that he needed blood transfusion, whatever it is, whatever it's called. They need a blood donor. Period. Luffy's dying. He's lost too much blood. Nobody wanted to step up. After all that crap they were talking about, yeah, we knew Luffy wasn't yada yada yada. Was so happy and such, and all this junk. Then as soon as soon as somebody was could have gave him some blood to save his life, after he saved all of their lives, it was a different story. And they said that it's against the law. So what? I think they let him get away with it that time. But anyway, Jimbei came forth to do it. And it just so happens he comes forth to do it. And Luffy says, join my team. when Luffy, you know what I mean, as Jimbei was donating him some blood. Now the thing about this is, this episode was like, it was, don't get me wrong, it's a decent episode, but it seems very contrived. Not much stuff happened. Like with this Luffy, it just happens to be Jimbei who can donate the blood. You know, that's just a cliche way of saying, hey, we can break racism. You see what I'm saying? Like that's all it's leading up to. So all in all, I just want to say it was a decent episode, but it seemed very contrived. The ending wasn't really shocking because we knew about Jimbei, you know, the possibility that Jimbei may join, you know, the Straw Hats, or be asked to join at some point in time. So that wasn't a big deal to me because I knew about that ahead of time. I think everybody knew about it. Most people at least did. But anyway, to sum it all up, decent episode, seemed contrived at the end. Jimbei is asked to join. Maybe he can join. And that's pretty much it. But go ahead and leave your comments. Let me know what you think. Rate the video and subscribe. And I'm out. Peace.